KK family, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Teresa K, and today I'm going to show you how I get ready for school and prepare myself for any other normal day. This is after I asked you guys on Instagram if I should do a morning routine after I posted my skincare routine in the morning. And some of you said, yeah, I should definitely show you. So that's what this video is about, just to show you how I get ready for school or any other normal day. So let's get right into it. So the first thing I normally do is actually just apply this. As I said on my Instagram or on my WhatsApp, I think this is the right way. Can you read it from there? Let me see, yeah, this way. So as I said on my Instagram and my WhatsApp and any other social handle that I have, I use this in the morning. That is Nivea Perfect and Radiant 3-in-1. You can wash, scrub and mask. I'm just repeating for those guys who aren't following me on my Instagram, so make sure you follow. And yeah, this is what I use. So the first thing I do is apply this, but I don't use it as a wash or a scrub or I just use it as a mask for the morning. And as a mask, it says use as a face mask 2 to 3 times a week. Apply lightly to your face, avoiding the eye area. Leave for 3 to 5 minutes. Rinse off with warm water. So it doesn't have to go for that long. It's not an overnight mask or an hour mask. So this is what I do, the first thing. And then what I want to do is just like move in circles. The first time I had acne, I applied this for the whole week. I didn't go by the 2 to 3 times a week. So I definitely applied this for the whole week. And then I mostly applied the affected areas, that is my cheekbones and my forehead. That's why I applied or concentrated the cream on. So I think I'm just gonna add this. So that's what you want to do. Have I covered like all the areas? And then be careful not to apply on your eyes, but if you do, you quickly rinse it, and if it doesn't get better, just get medical assistance. And obviously keep it away from children. It's all written on the pack. And then don't have to worry about your type of skin. It's from normal to oily skin, so any person can use this. So that's what I do. And then I don't like rub it in, like really rub it in. It just says you apply lightly, and I think I did. And then you leave this for like 3 to 5 minutes and you rinse with warm water. But what I do is, now after this, I just hop into the shower and then I bathe, and then after like the last moment, it's when I rinse it it's when I rinse it, because then it's just stayed for 3 to 5 minutes when I'm bathing. So that's what I normally do. Or even at night, if I'm not going to bathe, I just apply it and then I wait for 3 to 5 minutes and I rinse it off with warm water, not cold, not hot, just warm water. So that's how it is, that's how it looks after you apply it. Don't be too stingy with it, and especially if you're trying this for the first time, just apply on your affected areas. If it's the cheekbones, if it's the forehead, if it's here, if it's anywhere, just be generous with that part, and then you can apply lightly on the other parts. You'll notice the cheekbones or whatever place you've creamed or applied it, you'll get a significant change. And then now that's when you start applying lightly. So I'm applying lightly because I had started like a month ago to apply generously on my cheekbones and my forehead. So now I don't have to apply that generously, I just apply lightly for the whole face, and I avoid the eye area. I just go over and under, and then that's it. And even my mouth, I just go over and under. So that's what you want to do. So the next thing I'm going to do is going to rinse this with warm water, but I'm going to do that as I'm showering. I think that's the best way to do it. You don't have to wait for 3 to 5 minutes, then rinse it, then go shower. No, that's like a whole process. So I just go shower, and then at the last minute is when I rinse it off, because then it has stayed for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to just do that and then get back to you. So I'm finally done bathing. So as you can see, my skin, it isn't the way it was in the morning. We're still getting there. A little few pimples here and there, but we're still getting there. I think this is better than the way I was like a month ago. For sure. I wish I had like a before and after picture so that I can show you. So I want to tell you guys before I got dressed up that when you're washing your face, when you're rinsing off your face, do not use your face towel as you're doing it. Just use your hands, wash it, rinse it off until the whiteness or the cream is over and done with in your face. So just don't use your face towel. Just rinse it off slowly with your hands until it's all disappeared. And then another thing is, when you're using your towel, do not like rub it. Just let me show you. Just make sure you pat it down and let the towel do its work and absorb the water. Just do that. Do not rub it. Okay, just pat it slowly. It's not a lot of work. It's just patting it, and then the towel will definitely absorb the water, and that's what you want. And then now you'll have voila, your skin. So now you can work on your skin with the rest of the things you want to do. So yeah, let's now do that. So the first thing I do is, after washing my face and showering and everything, is I use the Nivea. Can you see it like that? It's the Nivea Tinted Day Cream. Let it just focus for a little bit. Yeah. So it's the Nivea Tinted Day Cream. I don't know why it's not focusing. Like seriously. So it's the Nivea Tinted Day Cream. This is what I use. It's a moisturizer. So after I wash my face, this is what I use. And as I said on Instagram, and I'm going to say it now, do not use a lot of it, because then you'll just appear white. I don't know why it's not focusing, but okay. It's just the Nivea Tinted, yeah, there we go. It's the Nivea Tinted Day Cream. I don't apply a lot, just a little bit, so that I do not look white afterwards, because it definitely can make you white. So just take like a little bit of it. I put like too small to like that. See, like that's not a lot, and I still have some on my finger, so this is just going to be used to smear. So what you want to do is just smear outwardly in circles. I have ever used this when it's a lot. I'm telling you, I looked white. I even didn't know what to do. I had to wash my face again, because when you use it a lot, it's definitely white. So it's actually helping you save. So don't use a lot, just a little bit, the way you want it. That's the way I do mine. I just put a little bit on my finger, and then I now use it on my face, smear it around. At times I even use both hands. So my forehead, this is where I normally look white most of the time because of this. I do not know why. I try and reduce the product I'm using, but I still look white. I do not know why. So just let that sit in for a while. So let that sit in for a while. I think I'm no longer white anymore on my forehead because that's what I'm trying to avoid the whole time. So yeah, now that's what I do. So it actually evens up his skin tone. You know, like now some parts I'm not as dark as I was before. So that's what I do. So you see clearly, even from here, you look like you have a smooth and just glowed up skin. So you can choose to end it at here and don't apply foundation and concealer and all the other stuff, or you can choose to go on from here. So I'm just going to go on and show you guys like everything. So this is not a makeup tutorial, guys. No, this is what I do in the morning, so it's not a makeup tutorial. So the first thing I do is actually fill in my eyebrows. As you can see, they're not filled in, and what I do is just comb that with a brush, an old toothbrush that is clean. I comb that upwards and outwards. See? So I comb that upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. So the same thing to this, upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. So you see from this it looks like it has been done something, because before it didn't look like that. So just upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. So yeah, that's the first thing I do, and then I just go in and fill in where I feel like there's some hair that I probably trimmed too much, but then I trimmed my own eyebrows. Like to achieve this shape, I did it by myself. So I just go in. I'm sorry if I'm too close up, but I really need to use this. So I just go in, and then I do not exaggerate it. Like I don't make it look too, too like I'm doing my eyebrows. So just make it look natural by just filling in where I think that it should be filled up. So after you're done with this one, you can go to the next one and just fill it up quickly. I do not know how Maxine and Joanna do it. Like seriously, I found it very hard to use my camera to just fill in my eyebrows. Like, yo, that's tough. So I think I filled them in perfectly. I'm not sure, but I think I did. But that's what I do. I just fill in my eyebrows, preferably with a mirror. I don't use a camera. Like, it's so annoying to just use it. So yeah, I just fill in my eyebrows. I think they look okay now. They look natural. I don't like it when they look weird. I don't do anything else to my eyebrows. I just let them look natural. So what I go for is definitely a natural look. So that's what I do. And then the next step is to go in with your primer. First of all, let me just say, I know that you should go in with your primer, but I don't have any primer, so I just skip that step and go to the foundation part. So the foundation that I'm using is Huda's liquid matte, Huda Beauty, liquid matte. So that's the one I'm using, and it's in the shade or number 110 deep. So that's my color, that's what I use. So I use this Huda Beauty liquid matte, that's the one I use. So I also don't use too much foundation. So what I do is take a little bit, just like I did with the moisturizer, and then I smear like that, and then here, and then my forehead. So I don't use too much foundation, you guys, just use that. And then now I go in with my sponge. I got this sponge and I was told that it's actually good and that it's for professional use, so I do not know. I left, so I didn't buy the beauty blender. I actually just bought this sponge so that you can see how it works. So what you want to do is just go in with the sponge and make sure you even that out properly. Do not leave like some parts with foundation, some parts without. You just look so fake. Is it fake? So just even it out and make sure all the parts are well evened out. So now I just evened it all out. This is how I actually look. Yeah, so you can no longer see like the little things I had, the little two imperfections that I had before. Let me just do something here like I didn't do. So yeah, so now I don't have like the little imperfections that I used to have, but then again I still have like two small ones. So that's the ones that I go in with a concealer. So I use the Perfect Concealer. It's by, what's this now? Amen. Yeah. I use the Perfect Concealer. This is the one that I use. Oh, I feel like I should have told you how much everything I use is. So the liquid matte I bought it for like 300 bob. Yeah, I bought it for 300 shillings for Huda. And then the Perfect Concealer, I bought it for I think 100 or 150, just somewhere ranging from there. Yeah. Oh, and the brow pencil, I bought it for the eye pencil. I bought it for 30 shillings. It's normally 30 shillings. I don't think it's past that. So yeah. So now that I'm done evening out my foundation, I don't think there's any part you can see I applied foundation really, except here. Let me just do it. So now that that's done, once I'm all evened out, the next step I actually just apply now the Pro Concealer. The one I've told you, the Perfect Concealer. I don't know why I say Pro Concealer. It's because I've used like a small one, the one that looks like a tube. The Pro Concealer one, that's the one I've used. So the Perfect Concealer, and I just apply like a little bit, like with the areas. What I do for the Pro Concealer is I apply the areas where I feel like the foundation didn't do it justice completely. So that's around my cheekbones, obviously. So that's where I go in. I don't use like on my whole face, because that's the work of the concealer, to just conceal what you're trying to hide. So that's where I just go in with it. Make sure it blends well with the foundation and everything. So yeah, that's what I do. So that's what I do. I just conceal the areas where I feel like I don't apply makeup like every day. Most of the time when I'm just done with moisturizing my face and then filling in my eyebrows, I'm actually done. That's most of the time. Like when I'm not going somewhere, that's when I do that. But when I am going somewhere, I actually go the extra mile, and it's not even that extra, but I just go the extra mile. So that's what I do. Now I'm done with the concealer and the foundation, and I concealed where I wanted everything to be concealed. It looks good, it looks perfect. So yeah, so the next step is actually using my eyeliner. So this small eyeliner, I don't know, I just saw it and I was very intrigued by it. It's the Color waterproof, and this, I don't know, I didn't let it focus. Is it focusing? No, but it's the Color waterproof eyeliner. It's actually like a marker, it's not the liquid one, it's a marker, so this is much better. And then, oh, that goes for 50 shillings. I think I bought it for 50 shillings. So, and then, oh, I used to use this one, the eyeliner one, the one that has both eyeliner and mascara. I don't know its name, it just got faded out, but this is the one that has both eyeliner and mascara. So my mascara didn't end, so I still use this one until I buy another one. So that's what I use on my eyes. I don't do eyeshadow. No, I don't do that. I just do eyeliner and a little bit of mascara, and then I'm done my eyes. So in applying eyeliner, I previously learned a trick of using sellotape to get the perfect wing. So what you want to do is just cut a little bit of sellotape and then put it in the position where you want your wings. I want mine just like upwards, or you could also put the sideways one depending on the way you want it. So just like that. And then now you go in with your marker or your liquid liner. I think I prefer the marker for this. And then you just draw the way you normally draw, but consider the sellotape just like that. I don't want it so long, I just want it, then it depends with how long you want it. You can do it till here, or a little small one, so you just like that. So I think we'll see how it turned out. Okay. Oh yeah, work. So yeah, that's it. So as you can see, it looks just as perfect. You don't have to struggle a lot. So what to do is actually go in with your marker and fill in the little tiny spaces you left, just like that, without destroying the shape of the wing. So just like that. So that's how, so that's a trick that you should try out. Just layer your sellotape on your eye and do it. So I think that's a perfect wing, depending on how long you want it. So that's how I did it. That's how my wing looks like. So we're going to do for the other eye, just the same length and the same procedure actually. So what I actually use for that little trick is this eyeshadow palette that I got. It has every color shade that I want actually. So that's the one I use to just like highlight my upper lip. For you guys who've been asking, I don't use highlighter at this point. So I just go in. I like the gold one, so that's the one I'm going to still use. So just go in a little bit with it, not too much, because then my lip gloss looks gold as well and shiny, and gold is very shiny. So just go in with it, just there. See, and I make it look like it's part of the lip gloss. So that's actually what I do to just elevate my lips. So you can actually go in with this on your brow, on your on your cheek line, on your cheekbone, and use it with a brush, but make sure you brush it properly so that it doesn't look like it's glittering too much. So yeah, and use wisely, don't use a lot. So that's what I use, and as you can see, my lips are shining and they look good. So yeah, so that's my final look. That's actually how I go. I just do that and I'm done. My eyes, my brows, my lips, and now the foundation and the concealer, and that's how it looks. So that's my look for today. It's not my look for every day, but it's for today. And then yeah, that's all I do. So now I'm going to get dressed and show you my final look. So now that I decided to look all schmancy fancy, I decided to wear a dress today. I'm going to wear a dress, and then I'm trying to figure out if I should hold my hair as ponytail or I should just do it up. I'll figure it out at the end. So for my hair, I use Ideal olive oil. You probably have seen this in your stores. So I use this to just apply at the beginnings or where I feel like I'm scratching. So this is what I normally use. So I don't use like a lot. I just use this as a standard of measurement, the lid, and then I just go in with it. So now that that's done and out of the way, I go in with my brush. Remember my brush? I just brush it up so that it can look new again. So yeah, there you have it. So that's my look. That's my look for today, and this is actually what I do every morning, or yeah, every morning where I feel like I'm going somewhere. But when I'm not going somewhere, I just I just stop at the moisturizer part. I don't do my eyeliner. I actually don't do eyeliner that much. The wings, I don't do what else, foundation or concealer. I just stop at there. All I do is fill in my brows and lip gloss, and I'm done. The day I feel like I should go with earrings, right? Like the loop ones that I normally have. So let me do that. But before I do that, I have to tell you guys something. So before I actually got dressed, I used a roll-on, and it was Nivea. Like I have everything that I have are Nivea products. So I used Nivea, and it's the dry comfort one. It's 48-hour protection. It does not stain your clothes. So this is actually a good thing, a good roll-on to use. So everything I use is actually Nivea. And then I also use this Nivea Shea Butter for my body, for the body lotion, body lotion. So this is what I use to just apply myself. This kind of lotion is what I use. Or at times when I'm not too big on lotion, I just go with normal Valon. So yeah, so today I used Nivea Shea Butter. It's 48 hours also. So I think everything, and it's actually for normal and dry skin. So yeah, so I think everything I use from my face to my body to my armpits are all Nivea products, and they're very affordable. You guys, you should get them, and you can never go wrong with Nivea. I'm telling you, you can never go wrong with Nivea. So make sure you get yourself something from Nivea, and you will see what I'm talking about. You'll never go wrong with it at all. So that's it. I think let me just put on my loops and then show you my look. So I could not find my loops. We do not know this. They must be somewhere here. I think we'll make do without them, and then this will be my final look for today. And yeah, so that's it. That's how I get ready in the morning and how I just prepare myself for any place I'm going to. So that's the end, I guess. That's the end actually. And make sure to subscribe and to share. We're still growing strong, and remember 1,000 subs by the end of the year. It's not too ambitious. We can all reach it by sharing and subscribing. So share this video to everyone you know, and and to your friends too, to everyone, like everyone you know. So make sure to do that. Until next time, bye.